This is a demonstration of the new node association process I've been working on. Now this process is when somebody gets a new node and they want to register for it to work with a SolarNet service. So currently this is a manual process and we want this fully automated. So the idea is that you would register yourself on the SolarNet site and from there generate an invitation to give to the node, and then the node would come back and confirm with SolarNet, and the user would be able to verify everything that yes, this is the SolarNet service they want to connect the node to. And if everything goes well, then the node would be registered as a new node in SolarNet, and client's SSL certificate would be generated and given to the node so it can post data to SolarNet. So what we have available now is everything up until the SSL certificate part. So what I'm showing here is I'm logged into the SolarNet website, and I'm in the My Nodes tab, which lists out any Solar nodes that I've previously registered. So I have none now, but I would like to register a new Solar node. So I click on this. Now I have to generate this invitation, and the idea of this security phrase is that I'm going to make up something that gets stored on this website, so the SolarNet service I'm using right now. So the node doesn't know anything about this secret phrase or security phrase that I'm going to generate here. And the SolarNet, when it generates the invitation, will not include this secret phrase in the invitation details. So this phrase only exists on SolarNet, and we'll see how that comes into play in the next few steps. So I'll generate this invitation, which is this large block of text here. And the idea is I'm just going to copy and paste this into my node setup screen. So I'm going to copy it here. And now here's a web browser pointing at my local node. And this is the screen you get when you first turn on the node and you fire up your browser and point it to the node's URL. It will ask you to enter in this verification code because it hasn't been associated with SolarNet service yet. So I just paste in that big code that I just generated. Now when I tap verify, the node is just going to decode that information and then display it back to me. So I can say, yes, this is what I expect. The service, everything I'm doing here is localhost because it's my development environment. This is the user, myself, that created the invitation. This identity is some bit of text that should be easily viewable on the SolarNet website somewhere, so that I could just type in a URL and then see this and verify that yep, that's the same place I'm trying to connect to. And then in terms of service would just be a block of text to make the user agree to whatever the terms of service for the SolarNet service is. Now when I tap continue, the node is actually going to go and ask the SolarNet service for that secret or security phrase, along with all of its details again, so that I can verify that I really am talking to the SolarNet service that I intended to when I created the invitation. So click continue now. The node has now gone off and gone to a web service available on the SolarNet website and posted a secret confirmation code and other details needed in order to get the secret phrase or the security phrase. And then it came back, and now I see my security phrase here. So here's my secret phrase. That's what I typed in before. And it's presenting all the same information again, so I can just doubly check that everything looks good. Now when I hit confirm here, it's going to actually go to SolarNet site and confirm that yes, I do want to register this new Solar node, and it's going to then create that node on the SolarNet site and associate it with my account. So if I go back to the browser where I was on SolarNet, already logged in, and tap back, now you can see this node shows up under the My Nodes section. It's now registered to me as a new node, and except for the last missing step of getting that SSL certificate generated and configured on the node. Everything is ready to go. I could start configuring my node and it could start posting data once it had the SSL certificate.